Hi everyone! It has been an exceedingly long time since I have shared a video, but I'm up and running again and wanted to start with this video. I woke up last night with a dream. And what's odd about it is I don't dream dreams. I know they say everybody dreams. I don't remember dreams, so I say I don't dream. But I woke up with this dream and got up and got right into the Word, because the dream I had was this. I was on this mountain path. It was like a hiking path, and I was with somebody. I don't remember who I was with. I don't remember it. I can't see it in my dream. I just know there was somebody by my side. And I was standing at the edge of this path and looking out at the beautiful scenery and just looking at the view. And as I turned around from the edge of the cliff to come back to get on the path, I noticed a snake. And he was coiled. He wasn't risen up to strike or anything. He was coiled. He wasn't making a noise. He was just coiled. And then I kind of stepped back and I looked, and there was another snake. And I stepped further and there was snakes. And I turned totally around and I was literally surrounded by snakes. And I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? And in that moment, you know, looking back, I know what I should have done, but in that moment, all I knew was there's a little path right there, and I'm just gonna take that little path. I just saw a little clearing. I didn't do anything other than notice there was probably 8 to 10 snakes surrounding me, and I saw a break between them, and I thought, okay, Lord, I'm just gonna walk right through that path right there, and I pray to God I don't get bit. And I did. I just walked through that one little path and took off running. And then I woke up and I thought, what is that? And I came out to the front room and I got my Bible and I started praying and seeking the Lord and studying. And I don't know exactly what all it means other than to share with you this. Of course, the serpent always represents the devil from Genesis, okay? And we know later on when Moses had his staff and he threw it down, it turned into a snake. We know in Numbers 21 that the people's lack of faith and lack of confidence and murmuring and complaining, God's judgment was he sent snakes. We can see that Moses prayed for those people and lifted up the snake, and as they looked to the snake, the bronze snake, they were healed. So that it seems obvious that snakes are not a good thing and they can be used for judgment against people, judgment against the earth, judgment against unbelief. In studying what the word snake actually means and serpent, it actually has to do with the hissing and the sound of the mouth, and it has to do with what comes out of a snake that is so poisonous. It is his bite that is poisonous. It is his bite that discharges the venom. And as I stand back and look at it all, and I'm pretty sure we could say that we, in this generation, we believers, if you're a believer, are surrounded by venomous snakes, all kinds of judgments, all kinds of words, all kinds of hissing, all kinds of poison being spewed at us. But I'm here to remind us what the Word of God says. The Word of God says, Jesus promised his disciples that I have given you the power to tread upon serpents. And we have the power. God has cleared a path for us to maybe stomp on the head of that serpent, just like the heel of Jesus, you know, in Genesis 3 and in Revelation is going to crush the head of the serpent. But maybe we, through our prayers and our faith and our exercising our relationship with kingdom authority in Jesus, we will have that authority to crush the head of the serpent. Whether it's that or whether it's just God gives us a way of escape, we may be surrounded by poisonous words and poisonous crap and all kinds of stuff coming at us. The judgment of God will come upon that, and we will have a way of escape and not be harmed. Because remember, Jesus also told his disciples, I want you to be as harmless as doves, but as what? As wise as serpents. So I want you to have the cunning of serpents. I want you to know how to escape, but I want you to realize you have the authority, believer. You have the authority to tread upon the head of the serpent. So I just want to encourage you. It may look like you're surrounded, but you're not surrounded by snakes. You're surrounded by the power of the living God, who is greater in you than the power of the snakes. Lift your eye up. Look out at what God is doing, and don't be entrapped by those snakes trying to tell you that you're a loser, because you're not. You're victorious, and we will tread upon the heads of the snakes. That's God's promise to you today. Thanks for listening. Talk to you again soon.